Hello Internet and people of Facebook, my name is Aaron and this is episode 4 of Reflections, a weekly series where I give my opinion on what has transpired throughout the week and reflect on it and on how it has affected me in the grand scale of things. Now last week I covered where to get your new glasses, where to go if you get your glasses smashed, and how to get a cheap laugh of a girl that was in your class. So if y'all missed that, pop over to my channel and check it out. I'ma bust your ass. The Merriam-Webster Online Dictionary defines a cynic as a person who has negative opinions about other people and about the things people do, especially a person who believes that people are selfish and only interested in helping themselves. A cynic is anyone who believes that human conduct is motivated wholly by self-interest. I'd be telling y'all a bold-faced fucking lie if I didn't fall into this category, in this train of thought. I do. Albeit to a slight or lesser degree, I don't see it completely in like a black and white sort of thing. But as far as I'm concerned, yeah, if you go in there with a negative train of thought, you're pretty much going to end up on top, and I can prove that shit to y'all with math. To anyone who's ever watched the first Reflections video, y'all know I went to school in Alabama, so you know my educational skills probably aren't up to par with some of y'all, but just hear me out on this, alright? If you go into a situation thinking things are going to be good, and they're good, that's good. If you go into a situation thinking things are going to be good, and they're bad, you get disappointed. If you go into a situation thinking things are going to be bad and they're good, you get surprised. Hey, it's good. But if you go into a situation things are going to be bad and they end up bad, you get that smug self-satisfaction that you were right the whole time. And I know you love that feeling, you dirty, dirty bitch. Look, nobody goes into a situation thinking things are going to be good and they end up good. That only happens in fucking movies. But if you go into it thinking things are going to be bad and they end up bad, damn it, that's a 66% chance that shit's going to work out in your favor. As far as Vegas is concerned, those are fucking phenomenal odds. So, I mean, there you have it, man. Just stop being so damn positive all the fucking time. It's detrimental to your health. Stop that shit. For real. For real. So, Mark Cuban, the owner of the Dallas Mavericks, he has some... For lack of a better word, he had some very interesting things to say last Wednesday. If y'all didn't see it, let me give you the quote. All right, here's Mark Cuban, Dallas Mavericks. This is what he said. If I see a black kid in a hoodie and it's late at night, I'm walking to the other side of the street. And if on that side of the street there's a guy that has a bunch of tattoos all over his face, white guy, bald head, tattoos everywhere, I'm walking back to the other side of the street. Well, no fucking shit, dude. Why the fuck are you even coming out and telling us this shit? I mean, like, it ain't fucking common knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't... Why the fuck did he bring this up? Especially amidst this whole Donald Sterling thing? I have a theory. I have a theory why he said this. June 3rd is when the 30 owners are going to meet up and decide whether they're going to oust Donald Sterling as the owner of the LA Clippers. Excuse me. And I think that Mark Cuban is kind of standing up for Donald Sterling. Now look, I said this in, I want to say it was the first reflection video, that two wrongs don't make a right, but if two wrongs get rid of a wrong, it's a good thing. Let me read y'all the other quote. Here's what I'm getting at. Here's what Mark Cuban said. Let me just read that to y'all. I know I'm prejudiced. I know I'm bigoted in a lot of different ways. I think we're all bigots. And I don't think there's any question about that. Well, no fucking shit, dude. All of us are fucking prejudiced, especially us living in the damn South. I mean, I'll speak on behalf of all of my fellow Alabamians. You damn right we're prejudiced. But there's a thing, and put your pitchforks down, because I'm not trying to defend any of this. Just hear me out on this. There's a term that I want to say I came up with. I don't know if I actually coined it, but there's a term I use called justifiable prejudice. Put your torches down. Just put your torches down. It's going to be okay. Just hear me out. I can explain this to you the way my grandma explained it to me. If it walks like a duck, if it talks like a duck, and it acts like a duck, motherfucker, it ain't no damn turkey. Okay. The motherfucking part, my grandma didn't say that. You know, I love my grandma. She didn't say that. But if it walks like a duck, talks like a duck, acts like a duck, justifiable prejudice. Don't get me wrong, sometimes you can be mistaken and you can assume the worst about someone and they can prove to be one of the, they fucking be Mahatma Gandhi, as far as I'm concerned, but there's a certain prejudice, certain stereotypes that are kind of justified. I know that sucks. It does. How fucking sad do you think it is when people come up to me and say, "Oh, you're black? Oh, you're so well spoken." What the fuck is that supposed to be? Because I'm not some fucking nignog banging on in the streets and shit? Come on, now it's the fucking 24th century. Look, I know that we have certain stereotypes, especially as Americans. We have stereotypes. Some of those stereotypes come from real shit. And I think, I'm not trying to defend Mark Cuban and what he said, but I think there is a little bit of truth to what he's saying, that we all have prejudice, we all have bigotries. And the sooner we come to realize this and accept these as fact, I think the better off we're going to be. At least I think, That's what I think. The NFL has gotten themselves in some more shit. And this kind of shit is getting out of fucking hand now. Former NFL players are suing the NFL for giving them painkillers, anti-inflammatories, and sleep medication without doctor's approval. I'm just going to let y'all stew on that for a minute. Just think about that. The NFL was illegally giving these players prescription pills to get them back out on the field. That's fucked up. And you got, I want to say right now, at time of recording, there was about 400 players signed on to this shit, calling out about 600 of the staff of these 32 teams. Some of these players are dealing with life-threatening conditions. I mean, we're talking about drug addiction, we're talking about organ failure, we're talking about these motherfuckers are contacting street-level drug dealers to get their fix. They have got themselves in some deep shit right now, and it ain't good. It ain't looking good for the NFL, y'all. But at the same time, all right, here comes Aaron Mack story time real quick. Back when I was I want to say I was 21, 22, I broke my foot. And I was in fucking agony. I mean, constant pain all the fucking time in my damn foot. And until I went to a doctor and got it straightened out and he gave me some pain pills and shit, it just fucking hurt. I couldn't do a damn thing, y'all. So here's what I'm saying. Now that I got that out of the way, and I know the Cynic definition I gave at the beginning of the video is probably not helping my case right now, I have no sympathy for these motherfuckers at all. Look, you know when something's wrong with your body. Any of you can tell me that. When I broke my foot, they just gave me some generic-ass painkiller. I'm sure the motherfuckers in the NFL, they're getting some good dope. And if you don't know what the hell is wrong with your body, I don't give a damn how high your adrenaline is running. If you know when something's wrong with your fucking body, you just know. You know when a bone's broken. You know when something's fractured. If you got a concussion, anything like that. And I know these motherfuckers want to go in there and put on this tough guy routine, but you got to look out for your damn health. I have no sympathy for addicts. I have no sympathy for people looking for handouts for free. You got to work for what you got. But as of right now, I'm going to go ahead and say this. I'm going to put it on record. I think there is more to the story than what they're telling us. And I think as time goes on, a lot more shit is going to be exposed. And look, I've already passed judgment on these people now. That's not my job as a human, but I've passed judgment on them. But I am more than willing to retract my statements and apologize if I am found wrong. But right now, I have no sympathy for these people at all. At all. This has been a fucking serious episode, hasn't it, folks? Look, I'm going to try and end on something a little bit more happier. Summer's here, y'all. Can you believe it? Summer's here. It's fucking great. Right around my birthday. As soon as that shit rolls around, that's when I know. I'm going to give y'all 5 reasons how I know it's summer. First reason, fireflies. If y'all go out at night, you see them little blips of orange light, that's how you know. Second reason, see all these people posting beach pictures. People going down to the beach, having some land sharks, some Corona. Always good, always good. Number 3, Memorial Day weekend, y'all. I can't fucking wait. Fire up that goddamn grill, blend up some margaritas, chill by the pool. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. You know what I'm about, you know what I'm about. Number 4, go to the grocery store. You know what I'm talking about. Y'all niggas know what I'm talking about. That watermelon, bruh. That watermelon, bruh. Yes, everybody loves watermelon. Come on. If you don't love watermelon, something wrong with you. Number 5, most important reason, especially if you live in Alabama, you know what it's like. This humidity is fucking killing me. I hate this shit. I do. Anytime I walk outside and it's past fucking 10 o'clock in the morning, it's like you're sucking soup through a damn straw. It's like you're drinking a milkshake made out of fucking congealed blood. And this shit ain't fun. I fucking hate the summer. Shit. I was supposed to end this on a happy note, wasn't I? No, guess I fucked that up. Anyway, y'all. That's all I got for you this episode of Reflections. Keep your own counsel. That's all I can tell you. Keep your own counsel, people. See y'all next week. Adios.